Japan has endured its hottest summer since records began in 1898, with average temperatures between June and August soaring 2.36 degrees Celsius above normal. It was also the third consecutive summer of record-breaking heat, with the mercury hitting new highs of 41.6 and 41.8 degrees Celsius on the same day. From Tokyo to Kyoto, the scorching weather has pushed people indoors, strained farmers, and left Mount Fuji's snowcap delayed by weeks. Even Japan's beloved cherry blossoms are struggling to bloom. Experts warn these extremes are unmistakable marks of climate change. Here's our report.
This summer, Japan broke records that no one wanted. Between June and August, the average temperature was 2.36 degrees higher than normal. It was the hottest summer since records began in 1898, and it was the third summer in a row of record-breaking heat. It was relentless. In Tokyo, Japan logged two new national records in a single day. First 41.6 degrees, then just hours later 41.8 degrees. Only a week earlier, the record had been 41.2 degrees. Then in Kyoto, the mercury hit 40 degrees. It was the first time such extremes had been ever measured at Japan's observation points.
Urban areas are experiencing so-called heat island effect. That is because of the man-made heat from the buildings or automobiles, and also the road or buildings are absorbing heat in the daytime, and it emits radiation, and less and less green areas.
But the impact goes far beyond daily discomfort. Japan's cherry blossoms are flowering earlier or sometimes not at all. Autumns and winters are simply not cold enough anymore. The snowcap of Mount Fuji is also disappearing sooner. In 2024, it appeared only in early November. That's a month later than average. To the west, South Korea has faced its own brutal summer. The average temperature there was 25.7 degrees. It was the hottest since records began in 1973. Last year's record of 25.6 degrees was broken almost immediately. July itself averaged 27.1 degrees, the second hottest July on record. But Korea's greater crisis is drought. In Gangnam, a city of 200,000, the Obong Reservoir fell below 15% capacity. A state of national disaster was declared. Authorities shut off 75% of household water meters. The city waited for rain that never came. Japan too struggled with water. Some dams and rice paddies dried up. Farmers warned the heat and lack of rain was slowing rice growth. In the north, rainfall hit record lows. In the west, the rainy season ended 3 weeks earlier than usual.
Oh, it's been pretty brutal. I have every single day I'm like washing my clothes just because I like sweat through like everything I own. I've almost used up my entire like cooling bottle.
Scientists say the message is clear. Heat waves are growing stronger, deadlier, and more frequent. Climate change is the driver. The world is heating, but not evenly. Europe has warmed the fastest since the 1990s. Asia too follows closely behind. In June, Western Europe recorded its hottest June ever. Experts said human activity added as much as 4 degrees to daily highs. The result was deadly. Millions endured dangerous heat stress. Workers were especially vulnerable. The United Nations warned productivity drops 2 to 3% for every degree above 20. In Japan, the elderly remain at highest risk. Officials remind people every summer, stay cool, stay indoors, and use air conditioning.
The Japan government has already started some measures like requiring heat stroke measures at workplaces, which is good progress. But I think more support may be needed for especially vulnerable people like low-income people the elderly, and outdoor workers.
Clearly, it's a matter of survival. The warning signs are everywhere, from cherry blossoms that refuse to bloom, to reservoirs turning to dust, to snowcaps that appear a month late. The world is writing a story in rising heat. And as the mercury climbs higher each year, one question remains. How much hotter can we really afford to get?
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karjo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali. Stop.
Japanese,
$4 trilhão idioma.
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.